there. Welcome to another episode of, well, Talking from My Kitchen. So tonight we're talking about, the title of the show anyways, is Destroying Habitats. And the reason that's the title is because, well, I cut down some trees. So I'm sure I put some squirrels and some birds and shit out of a home. Fuck them. Bitching in the kitchen. That's right, Hemi. Bitching in the kitchen. Which, as Tim Elgato would say, is fooking into cooking. What's up, Frost? Hey there, R.O. Hemi 4-Speed, Jason, Char, Seraphin. Who else? Smurf. You're first again, man. And Tom Laundry, Singletown Bachelor, and I think that's everybody. So the link is pinned if anybody wants to get on. If not, oh, and Sotnar's here. Welcome. I thought that I would get this driveway finished this week, but I didn't. Mostly because I was a lazy bastard. I got a new book, and I took my coffee out to go cut wood one day, and I just kind of read all day long. But that's all right. Hope everybody had a great week. I'm kind of beat. But got me a brand new bottle of Tito's and some Bloody Mary mixes, and we're going to be good to go. Well, I guess everybody has seen the big news. And, hey, Dougie, welcome back. You know, looks like we blew the hell out of Iran again without declaring war. Pardon me 1 second. Hey, Grinch. Anyways, it's going to be a real short show unless somebody hops on. Char told me today, hey, are you going to have a show tonight? And I said, oh, okay, I'll do it. So, you know, that's right, Hemi. Israeli lapdogs. Now, don't get me wrong. I do not like Iran. They really are our enemy, but at this point in time, they can't really touch us. And we don't need to be fighting them just because they're assholes. There's lots of assholes we don't fight. You know, look at Canada. But speaking of Canada, how's that Olympic gold? Oh no, it went to America for the only Winter Olympic sport that actually matters, fucking hockey. The female hockey, their big fucking thing was their team captain it proposed to some other fucking female athlete, so they had their lesbian wedding proposal at the Olympics. Isn't that nice? What's cricket? Is that like bug racing? Hemi, you haven't got on for fucking ever. Hemi with the cricket bat in the laundry. So, I had some interesting shit. Miss Elite posted a picture of my fucking breakfast restaurant. That stupid cunt. She's been trying to fucking, threaten me, telling me what county I'm in. Now, my other channel, Trinity Abbey at Bone Creek. Bone Creek is the name of the fucking reservoir, right? So I've actually published my fucking location as my name. And she's trying to say, I know where you live. Well, no shit. It's fucking published. And then I did a Bible reading. I think it was Genesis 3 out of the restaurant that she's like trying to say, hey, I know where you eat. Fucking stupid cunt. It's published. I fucking published the shit. And she thinks she can use that to fucking to intimidate people. That woman is just stupid. There's stupid, and then there's fucking stupid. And that's fucking stupid. Besides, what does she hope to gain? Yeah, right. She's Queen of MGTOW sharts. Yeah. Anyways, if nobody wants to get on and talk, I'm gonna say, hey, I'm good to see y'all. But I've been working all day and I'm fucking tired. I'll talk with somebody if they want to talk, but I'm not just going to talk at you. This ain't a Hammer show. I don't have a video to react to or even know how to do that. So, good one, RO. Miss Elite is the queen of calling an Uber from the airport. I can't even add people to the show. Hello, boy.
Hey, Brandon. Hey, Hemi.
How you doing, Doug?
I wanted to come on and tell you something, and everybody here in the chat that has been going on with me in the last 2 weeks.
The gender affirming care got approved?
No. A female coworker of mine went to HR at my job and made a false accusation against me, and they terminated my employment Friday. And so that
sucks.
Yeah. So I that's what I've been dealing with over here on my end.
So that was yesterday?
They terminated my employment yesterday. This situation happened a week before that, where she actually came up to me and on the assembly line and said, hey, motherfucker, if you got a problem with me, we can go outside. And I didn't even know where this was coming from. And then about 20 minutes later, my supervisor's coming out and they pull me in there with HR and told me that I was suspended from work and until they did their investigation. And then yesterday they called and let me know I was no longer employed. And he made this whole story up. I didn't do any of the things they said that I did.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
What'd she say you did?
She said that I threatened to pistol whip her. And what had happened was during our second rotation job, I work right next to her. And she was just like running her mouth for hours. I mean, about going home and kicking her wife's ass And I looked over at my technician and I said, "Hey, she's getting me worked up over here talking this garbage. Can you go tell her to be quiet so I can focus on what I'm doing?" And she overheard me. So I went to lunch, and when I got to lunch, my friends are sitting there and we're talking about the movie Airplane. And you've probably seen the movie Airplane, where the woman in the plane is going hysterical and everybody's standing in line ready to smack her, and one guy's got a gun. And we're joking, and she overheard that, and she took that to HR and said I threatened to pistol whip her.
Well, you were looking for a real job when you found that one.
That's right. That's right. And I actually I have a Class A CDL, and that's another reason I wanted to come on and talk to you tonight, because I called a trucking company up the road here that said they have a regional run that I could come up there, and as long as I had my medical card, I could go to work for them in 2 weeks and
Go for it.
and haul some freight.
Go for it.
That's what my plan is right now. Yeah.
First thing Monday morning, show up.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. I got my DOT medical appointment on Thursday, and they just told me to get that medical card, and then I could come to work on Monday of the following week. So I guess that's what I'm going to do.
You know, I have never made an appointment. I just fucking walk in and they do it.
That's it.
Yeah. It doesn't take but 20 minutes.
Mm-mm. No, I just wanted to let you know, and I figured some of the guys in here might like to know what was going on there, and hopefully I can make this thing work with driving a truck. I'm not, I don't have that much experience with it.
Well, if you get some good experience driving, you can always come to the MGTOW meetup. We're having a Grand Prix.
That sounds good.
We're one of the activities we're gonna do down there in Orlando is drive these go-karts on this 3-story tall or 3-level fucking go-kart track. This track is fucking awesome. It goes up and down and around and over itself and all kinds of shit.
That sounds fun. Is that coming up in April?
Yep, April 24th through the 26th.
Cool. Well, nice talking to you, Brandon. Good to see you, man. Hope everything's good your way. I just figured I'd let you know what was going on there, and some of the guys here, and that's what I was on my mind here lately is that. So I'm going to go try to be a truck driver. Hopefully I can make it happen.
Yep. Just keep your cool. Just keep your cool.
I can do that. All right. I guess I'll holler at you later.
All right. Bye.
Have a good one.
All right. What's up, Outlaw? Well, Hemi, do you want to come back? I guess not. Anyways, we got a cancellation there at the MGTOW house for the trip. So there's a new bed open. It's only $40 a night, but you got to share the room with Hammer. And we're calling the room the Saunders Suite because he and Scotty last year stayed in the room with the bunk beds. So from now on until perpetuity, any bunk bed room we have will be the Saunders Suite. Now, is Saunders in here? I'm seeing 3s in the chat, but I don't think Saunders is in here. he's been antisocial here lately, even though he is coming to the meetup. Hey, Skooma. All right. What's up, RO?
Woof woof.
Woof woof. How you doing?
What's going on, brother?
I just asked you first. I've been out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I've been out and about destroying environment. I borrowed my brother's big chainsaw this week and been cutting down a couple of big guys because it was those trees were too big for my saw. Isn't that right, Sam? And Sam said he hates them because they're loud. What's been going on with you? And we lost RO. But Sammy, if you guys saw the video, has been having a good time up there at the homestead. He likes the excavator. He does not like the chainsaw, though. I don't know what the difference is. They're both big fucking loud. I guess the chainsaw is louder. There's Sammy. Are you happy? Now, Sammy is kind of being a shithead. He has food that he doesn't like right now. And I just ate, and he wanted some of my food. And I gave him some cheese. But you've got to go and eat the rest of your food because you made me share it earlier today, and then you didn't finish your meal. Sometimes Chihuahuas are little bastards. Picky little fuckers. Yep. Good luck on that, Doug. I'm sure you'll be able to persevere. I've actually taken a shit that's bigger than Sam, so Cosmo ain't got nothing on me. Now, about 3 weeks ago, I had diarrhea out at the woods, at the homestead, and a lot of gas pressure behind it. I must have fucking shit 5 feet. So sometimes, if you got to go, you got to go. Well, gentlemen, I don't really have a topic. My guest for tonight is going to be a no-show because, well, he's making soup. So I'm happy everybody showed up, and I will have more preparation done. But Char told me to get on, so I got on, and then Char's not even getting on. We actually don't know what the second part of Sam is. We know he's part Chihuahua, but other than that, nobody knows. RO thinks he's water dog, but I don't think so. He likes the water, and he retrieves naturally. He's a fucking retriever, but he ain't got no golden retriever or Labrador or anything in him. I think if he's half anything, he's half like wiener dog, because he's got that real long face and the floppy ears and the straight tail. No, that's one thing Sam is not, is a badass. Sam is a pussy. Well, Bruce is a great name for a fucking cat. Yeah, fucking Char. So, anyways, gentlemen, I'm actually kind of fucking burnt today. I was lifting some shit I shouldn't have been. But I would much rather be working out, actually doing work, than paying somebody to go lift stuff and not and work for no fucking, you don't get anything after you're done with it except better in shape. A Ridgeling. We got a few guys that have their cats. Like Riggs always is talking about his cats. He moved his cats to Hawaii with him. Now the excavator is out there. It's a lot of fun to drive. If you guys want to fucking come drive the excavator, it's actually it's a blast. I've never driven one before, and it's fun. It's fun. You get fucking tear shit up and dig it. And I'm gonna have to after I get done cutting these trees, I'm gonna have to go rent a stump grinder, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. They've got one for rent. That's the stump grinder is on the they have it hooked to a Bobcat, and you can just drive up and then move on to the next one. I wonder if a stump grinder would work just as good as a wood chipper for pedophiles. Probably be a little bit too quick. I don't know. All right. Y'all don't want to get on going once? Link is pinned. No, our Grinch, RO is a North American leg hound. Get on, going twice. Going 3 times. This is going to be my shortest stream ever. Gentlemen, I'm going to finish my Bloody Mary, and then I'm going to, oh, God, we got Frost hopping on. What's up, Frost?
What's up, Brandon? How's it going?
Oh, it's going good. It's going good.
Yeah, I'm just chilling next to Cosmo and my other 2 dogs, and there ain't nothing to watch on TV, just goy slop, so I figured I'd call in for a minute.
Nice. Well, cheers, brother.
Yeah, I want to say sorry to Doug, too, because that sucks that he got falsely accused. It sounds like it was a butch lesbian. These butch lesbians love running their mouths. They like to... Like, we used to have a butch lesbian at my work, and like Skooma, he's in the chat, he overheard her talking about how she hates men. Every single one of these butch lesbians, they hate men, but they try so hard to act like a man and dress like a man. It's like, if you hate men so much, why are you trying to be a man? You ever notice that?
What is their favorite fucking sex toy?
Yep, the dildo.
Which is a fucking penis. Sorry,
yep.
That's so what it is.
They can't get off without a dick, even if it's a fake one, because scissoring doesn't cut it for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had this butch lesbian at my work, and she was insufferable. And unlike, see, my work, we kind of get away with stuff since I have a lot of seniority at my work and a handful of other guys. We could kind of do what we wanted. So we would tell this butch lesbian chick to shut the fuck up, and we would never get in trouble. And eventually she just quit. And, my work, the owner is like very Catholic. So, they don't like the lesbians. So I think he kind of thought it was funny, but, yeah, I just noticed they always try to act hard. And I think they know in the back of their mind that, oh, I'm a woman, so you can't touch me. So they'll talk all this shit. They'll act super tough. but in the back of their mind, they know, oh, I'm a woman. You wouldn't hit a woman, would you? But then you see these videos online sometimes where the guy don't give a fuck that she's a woman, and then they get fucking stomped.
Yeah. I really don't mind that as long as it's not some guy hitting an old lady. But when some chick fucking challenges a guy, up until she's about 45 or so, Katie bar the door, fucking unload on her.
Yeah, especially if she started. Now, look, if you got a chick and she's not doing anything and she's getting hit by somebody and she didn't do anything, not cool. But if she is fucking starting shit and putting hands on a man, I don't give a fuck what happens to you. You deserve to get curb stomped.
Oh, God, yes. Absolutely.
But see, they live in this world where they think they can just get away with it because I'm a woman, and you won't hit me. And like, I think that some of them are just so fucking delusional because like these Marvel movies will have like 110-pound woman beating up these like 250-pound men. I think some of them get so fucking delusional that they think they could actually take a man, where it's like, no, your average man or below average man would fuck you up. A 15-year-old boy would fuck up 95% of women.
Well, I think you're absolutely right on that part. They really do believe their own bullshit. Hey, RO. Are your knees sore?
I interviewed for a promotion this week. He had to get on his knees and smile like a donut for that promotion. No, I'm just fucking with you, RO. So how is Sam doing? I know he went from living in the truck all the time to homestead life. Is he adapting to it pretty well?
Oh yeah. He loves it out there. He's had all kinds of discoveries.
I've seen the video. He's seen an armadillo.
Yeah. He fucking found it, and then he came and got me to show me. He said, look at this fucking thing.
Yeah, that's funny. Dude, the armadillo is probably bigger than him.
It is. It's at least twice, if not 3 times his size.
Yeah, Cosmo would have killed that armadillo. He fucking tries to kill everything. I can't even take him to the dog park anymore. As soon as he hit 1.5 years, it was like something switched. It was like a flip switched, and he just fucking wants to kill every dog that he doesn't know. So he don't really like strangers either. If I'm walking him and a stranger gets too close or a jogger gets too close, he loses his shit and he tries to attack him. So he's a good guard dog. Like if anybody tries to fuck with me, he is gonna fuck them up.
Yeah, and that's a good trait.
Yeah,
Skooma
but when you see,
almost took his nose off.
Oh yeah, so Skooma came over and Chewy, our golden doodle, kind of was like barking at him because he wasn't used to him. And then Cosmo thought Skooma was fucking with Chewy, and then Cosmo ran up on him and like was bit at his nose but pulled back last minute. So yeah, Cosmo almost fucked him up.
He could fucking rip your face off.
He could. He's got a 500-pound bite. I've had Dobermans, Pit Bulls, German Shepherds, and I roughhouse with all my dogs, and they'll like play bite, and it'll hurt a little bit. I can't do that with Cosmo. His bites are too powerful. I'll do it a little bit, and then he'll play bite, and I have to stop just because he's got way too much power behind those bites, and he's holding back because he's trying to play, and you can just feel it, man. He would fucking... I think if he bit somebody in the arm with full strength, he would break their bones.
Yeah, probably. Especially if it was like a smaller person,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like a woman or a child or something like that.
Yeah. He seems to do good with kids. Like I'll be walking him. Like I took him to Home Depot the other day and there was like a little kid and the little kid's like, "Oh, doggy, doggy." So I bring him over there. Cosmo licks his face and the little kid's petting him. And then the little kid's dad had like a big piece of wood he was putting in the cart. Cosmo
Yeah.
didn't like that because he thought he was like, I don't know, potential weapon or something. So Cosmo growled at the kid's dad.
Yeah.
So like when it comes to that, very good protective, a little too overprotective, but I know if I'm walking him and somebody tries something, he is going to latch onto their arm. So
Yeah. That's a good, if you want that out of a dog, that's definitely, something that, you want to breed like that. Once
yeah.
I start getting animals, I'm going to get a big fucking dog for out here. I'll just go down to the Humane Society and see what they got. I want to get them young.
Yeah, get a puppy that you can train.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one of the main reasons I got Cosmo is because I wanted a homestead protection dog. The first breed I was looking at is the Cane Corso because the Cane Corso is a very powerful protective breed also. And then I kind of just went down the rabbit hole and fell in
Yeah.
love with the Dogos. But yeah, homestead protection. And I might use him for hunting. I'm interested to see what he'll do when he sees a pig or a goat, if he'll go after it or not.
Well, I'm looking for somebody who's going to fucking protect the animals and also alert me if anybody comes. Because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, I'm a hell of a lot more dangerous than any dog. Just
Yeah, but here's
because,
the thing. Your dog will sense the threat before you do.
right? But when I'm not there, I also want a dog that can take care of business. Hey,
Yeah,
Adrian.
like Sam, no offense to Sam, but if somebody comes onto your property when you're not there, there's not much he can do about it.
There's nothing he can do. Plus, he's a pussy.
Yeah, he'll probably hide.
He probably would. I was shooting with my brothers last weekend, and Sam, when I'm shooting at the homestead, he runs off, and then he comes back when I'm done shooting. Well, we were at my brother's place, and he took off, and we didn't know where he went. I fucking drove all over the place. I was looking for him for a half hour, and I come back and find that he's crawled into my little brother's truck. It was hiding in the truck.
Yeah,
So
he didn't like the loud noises.
yeah, he didn't like the loud noises. So that's something that Sam can do that fucking, a Dojo Argentina can't do is hide.
Yeah, you sent me that video of that dogo going through a window.
Oh fuck, that was amazing. That other
Yeah,
dog comes in and messed with that baby, and that fucking dog just went right through the window and fucking settled him. Get the fuck away from my kid.
there's a reason why they're illegal in half the world. So there are several holes. We got a wooden fence, and his bite is so powerful that he was breaking holes through the fence to try to get the neighbor's German Shepherd. So I had to go there and patch up the fence and add wood in certain areas so he can't see the neighbor dog because, he literally just attacks the fence and bites it and he fucking destroys it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I basically wanted a dog to where if you're an intruder, you come on my property, you're not leaving. He's the type of dog where he's going to do so much damage to you, it might be hard to justify in court. So,
Well, if you're trespassing, then it's marked, and you get attacked by the livestock, the animals that are there, they can't do anything to the dog. or you, but if he's getting out and running around and terrorizing the neighborhood, then you're fucked.
Yeah, I just got to make sure that whatever I'm living in, he can't get out, and I got to make sure he can't get out of the yard. So I got to make sure I have some pretty heavy duty fencing. So
Yeah.
I've been actually watching a lot of YouTube videos lately, looking for like cheap ideas for like fencing that's also still heavy duty. So I think I'm going to end up just getting that horse fence that it's
Yeah.
kind of like chicken wire, but it's for horses. So I'm probably
Yeah.
going to get that. That seems like a good cheap option. I mean, if it can hold a horse, it should be able to hold my dog.
Yeah. What I'm going to do at my place is I'm just going to use woven wire, and that'll keep the goats in and the chickens. And at the same time, and then while that's fucking, I'm also going to plant what they call sand roses. Now these are roses with a fucking attitude. They're almost impossible to kill, and when they grow into a hedge, the thorns on them are so fucking dense that they'll even keep deer and pigs and shit out.
So you're basically going to have a living fence.
I'm going to have a living fence that I never have to fucking fix. And
You just better hope it doesn't grow. You just better hope it doesn't grow in areas where you don't want it to.
Well, in that case, I'll fucking dig it up. I've got a chainsaw and a stick, man. I can fucking I can take out any plant. That the secondary thing off of this type of rose is you get what they call the rose hips, and those are the parts of the flower that are left over after the petals fall off, and you harvest those after the first frost. Not you, but when it gets cold outside.
Yeah.
And you can fucking use those for all kinds of different stuff. You can squeeze them and make fucking rose extract for rose water. You can fucking dry them out and fucking sell it for tea and shit. It's a secondary source of income.
That'll be cool. Yeah, I plan on growing Hawaiian Mamaki tea. It's a very I never had it. I'm gonna try it, but it's a tea that only grows in Hawaii.
Yeah.
It originated from the Hawaiian Islands, and I've been looking on different platforms like eBay, Amazon. It seems to sell really well. So I'm gonna grow a lot of that and sell it. And so that's going to be one of my sources of income.
Yeah, the rose water sells really fucking good. Here's my
I wonder if I can
retriever.
I wonder if I can grow roses in my climate. I'll have to look it up.
I don't know.
I'm sure I could.
Let's see.
But yeah, I plan on getting meat rabbits too to cut back on the dog food. Since I plan on getting like 2 or 3 other dogs that are similar in breed to mine. So I'm going to fucking be breeding a shit ton of meat rabbits to feed the dogs too. Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to ask you now. What are you going to use the goats for?
I'm going to use the goats for meat, and I like yogurt and cheese really well. So I think you can make butter from them too, but I'm not sure about that.
Oh, so you're just going to breed them, and then when they get to a certain age, just harvest the kids or whatever.
Yeah, and I have a lot of poison ivy, and goats eat poison ivy. That's going to be their first 5 years or so. That's going to be their job, is eating poison ivy. Let's see. Do rose live in Hawaii? Dun, dun, dun. Yes, roses grow in Hawaii.
Yeah, I might look into that then. I mean, shit, pretty much everything grows there. The majority of plants like that tropical climate. So, yeah, I was thinking about getting 2 goats on my property. They'll be the last animal I get. I got to figure out a good enclosure because goats are escape artists. Yeah,
Yeah,
what are you
they
going to do
are.
for your goats? What are you going to do for your goats so they don't escape?
Well, I'm going to be tethering them to start out with. Just take them from spot to spot to spot, and that way they can't run off. Because I've got a lot of fucking fence to build.
Yeah, I want to tether my goats too because I have a lot of tall grass on my property
Yeah.
and I would like to tie them areas where there's tall grass so they can just eat it. So I'm definitely thinking about doing that. I don't want to get any more than 2 goats though. I would like to breed them, sell the babies, and then kind of just use them as a lawnmower. And then there's so many wild goats on the island. I was just gonna hunt those for meat. You can hunt them all year round because they're invasive and they breed like crazy. So
Yeah.
I was just gonna keep my goats.
The special kind of Hawaii rose is called a tea rose.
Do they make tea out of it?
I don't know.
I imagine they would with a name like that. Joey, come on. But yeah, so I'm gonna hunt goats all year. I'm gonna hunt wild boar. Gonna hunt chickens because they got wild chickens everywhere. I'm gonna get chickens on my property, but I'm not gonna get them right away. The first animal I'm getting is meat rabbits.
Yeah. They even have a special rose that only grows around the volcano.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. The Loki Okaluna Pele.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all.
I know Pele is like volcano, but that's about
Yeah,
the extent of it.
Pele is the volcano goddess in their like lore, their mythology. So she lives in Mount Kilauea, which is the volcano that's constantly going off on Big Island. So
Yeah. And there are other specialized hybrid roses you can grow there. So yeah, you can grow roses.
yeah, I'm gonna be growing a lot of shit. I got oh yeah, my neighbor checked on my property for me. I don't know if you've seen that video. I got like a 65-year-old woman that lives across from me. And I got her number so she could check on my property and stuff. She seemed like a nice little old lady, and I texted her. She sent me a video, so my property looks like it's doing pretty good, other than the grass is getting tall. But another reason why I'm glad I have an old woman living across from me, or just an old person in general, is because old people, they're nosy and they don't have shit to do. So if somebody were to come on my property and try to do something, she'd probably see it and let me know. So that's another good line of defense.
Plus, if you fucking go do a few chores for her every once in a while, she'll cook for you.
Yeah, she seems like a nice little old Hawaiian lady. So, well, yeah, that's like the main thing. Like, be cool with her, and then she can keep an eye on my property right now. And just learning from my grandma and other old people, they literally have nothing to do all day. So if any little thing is happening on my property, she'll fucking be out there fucking seeing what's going on and shit.
Does she garden?
Yeah, I think she does.
You can learn a lot from that, from the old folks that have been doing it forever.
Yeah, I was talking to her, introducing myself when I was at my property, and she was showing me some like tea leaf, and she was telling me how if you break it and put it right back in the ground, it'll start growing again. So
nice. Uh-oh. Fucking RO. What's he saying here?
Frost wants to give roses to all that yellow chicks he plans to smash. Yeah, I may die of stage 5 yellow fever.
You're really on the wrong island for that. You'll have to hook up with the natives.
I mean, I seen some pretty good looking chicks when I was there last time, but yeah, that's going to be the last thing I'm worried about. As soon as I get there, I'm just trying to set up the property, trying to set up base camp. So,
Oh, fuck. Man, I'm going to be fucking sore tomorrow. I was lifting some shit.
yeah, you've been doing like shit on the homestead all day, right?
Yeah, I've been cutting wood and was chucking firewood. And some of these logs, this tree I took down today, my God, it was a big fucker. It was
What kind of tree was it? Do you know?
hedge tree. Sometimes called Osage orange, other times people call it Bowie dark. It's this fucking wood that's got fucking orange. When you cut it, it's fucking orange. It's not, but it's. They used to make fence posts out of it because it doesn't rot.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and that's useful. I'm sure you could find some uses for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, on my property, I got an albizia tree I got to cut down. So it's right by my pad where I plan on building. And I guess those tend to fall over pretty easy. So I don't want that to fall on my building. So I'm going to cut that down. And then I got 2 other albizia trees, which are in a pretty good spot that I'm going to leave alone. And I have a shit ton of ohia trees and strawberry guava trees. I plan on cutting down a lot of strawberry guava trees, letting them sit for 6 months. You got to let them sit for like 6 to 8 months, and then you can sell them for firewood for smoking meat. So I plan on doing that for money too.
Oh, nice.
I'm kind of trying to figure out the best platform to sell it on. I think I'm going to do eBay and Amazon. So,
yeah.
But yeah, it's a very popular wood over there. And on the island of Oahu, they have a restaurant called Guava Smoke. And it's literally just all barbecue meat, and they just use strawberry guava. So there's a pretty good market for it.
Yeah. You've talked about that before a couple of times.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I got like 10 things I want to do to make money on my property. I know probably not all 10 of them will pan out, but if a handful of them do, I'll be good, and then I won't have to get a quote unquote real job. So
yeah.
Like my end goal is to make money on the homestead. I really just want to stay on the homestead, make money on the homestead. And, it's not going to happen overnight, but people have been making money off their homesteads for hundreds, if not thousands of years. So
Yeah.
whether it's growing something or harvesting animals or bees for honey, you just got to be creative.
Well, yeah, that's really too, and it's really specific to where you're at.
Yeah. Like, for example, I'll be able to do stuff in Hawaii that you won't be able to do where you live, and vice versa.
Right. Like what Grinch is talking about here, Smurf is talking about here, is the Bowie dark. That's actually French for, it means bow wood. And the Osage Indians and the French settlers who were here before they sold it to America used to make bows for bow and arrows out of this shit. So Who knows? I might become a Fletcher or a Bowyer, whatever you call it.
Yeah, you just got to figure out how to make them into bows.
Yeah.
But
Keep
I'm
alive.
gonna jump off. I just figured I'd come hang out for a minute. It was nice talking to you, Brandon.
Peace out, Frost.
All right, peace out.
And if anybody else wants to hop on, go for it. If you don't, I'm going to shut her down. Gone longer than I thought I'd be able to. I'm about ready to pass out and go to sleep, guys. Yes, I'll be a Mother Fletcher. But Grinch, excuse me, Frost, I can't even fucking read tonight. Smurf is absolutely right. You can take these hedge limbs, make them into fence posts, plant the fucking limb, so it looks like a fucking fence post. There's no fucking leaves on it. There's no roots or nothing. But when you pound it into the ground, these trees are so fucking tough. It grows. And they got lots of thorns on them too. So anyways, brothers, peace out. No marriage, no cohabitation, no new children, and no cunts. So be good to each other, and I will talk at you next week. Bye-bye.
Just bite me.